Hey folks, and welcome back. I just make sure we're all live, we're all working. I think we're all working. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Nice to see you all. I hope everything's good with you. It's been a little while. I have fought off COVID. I have travelled across Europe. I've done all sorts of things, and now I'm back. And I've missed you guys. I've missed streaming. I've missed playing games. It's good to get back into it. So today we're trying out something called Norland. This is like a medieval, I'm going to say almost like a colony sim. So it's going to remind you of some that you have seen, RimWorld perhaps, but also it's more like a realm builder and management. So I like my strategy games. We're going to plow into this, see what it's like. I have played the tutorial about a week ago, but I'm going to give it another check out so we can learn this. It's in early access, so expect a little bit of jankiness, and it's still being worked on. Hopefully going to be better when it goes into full release, whenever that is. Also want to say thanks to Hooded Horse for sending me a copy of this game to try out. I really appreciate it. So let's check it out. And I'm trying out a new chat bot as well. You won't see it, but this allows me to read YouTube and Twitch chat at the same time. And if it works, and it looks like it might, then in fact, let's just give that a test. Let's just say hello and see if this appears in both chats at once. And if it does, it does. Excellent. This is going to lead me to some fantastic things I can do with the stream over the next few years, I guess, but starting in the next few weeks. This is cool stuff. Anyway, we'll see how that goes on. Let me know if anything looks a bit funky. I think we've got the volumes right. Looks like it's recording and streaming. Let's jump in then. Let's go and check out some Norland. It's Gandalf.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms.
England, Scotland, Wales,
the church
maybe?
managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long.
That's enough of that. We get the idea. I just want to say hi, guys. I don't like talking over intros, but I see a lot of people popped up in chat. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? I am fully recovered from COVID, thanks. Yep, I am a lot better now, and I'm starting to get my lungs back. Oh, I feel like, because I recovered from it 3 days before I went on holiday, and that absolutely killed me for the first few days of the holiday. I was just exhausted and struggling to do anything that required any exertion, so that was awful, like climbing mountains in Croatia. And I'm going to apologize I'm going to mispronounce your name. I know I am. It looks like Can we call you Porob? I apologize. I totally apologize. I am really bad at pronouncing usernames, but welcome to the channel. Nice to see you. And hello, everyone. Yeah, it's good. So, welcome to Norland. This, I think, is going to have a lot more options when it's fully finished to customize characters in the game and hopefully name characters in the game. Because I love naming characters in games after you guys and then terribly abusing them and putting them to some really hard labor and stuff like that. I find it kind of fun. Anyway, so we're in charge of helping a noble family of lords who own a province in Norland achieve prosperity, security, and personal ambitions. Your lords obey your commands, but they also have their own will. Your history is just beginning. So what have we got? This is the tutorial. Take a look around. WASD. Yep, I think we can do that. Mouse wheel in and out. Oh, hello. It's Father Christmas. Looking a little bit sad down there. We need to stop and think. Pause the game. Spacebar? Spacebar pauses. Excellent. We like that. And there will be some fast forward things. This is a building game as well and resource management. So I think you guys might have seen some of this before. So tell me what you think of it. Speed up time. Regular, fast, very fast. Oh, hello. We've got a crowd. We've got a riot forming already. While you can only directly give orders to your lords, up here, all characters in Norland have thoughts and needs. If these needs are not met, characters will become unhappy and start causing problems. Select a lord by clicking on their portrait. Select the mood tab. Okay, last time I played the tutorial, this didn't show up properly. So this is an... Oh, that's nice. Okay. God. Sleep, food, rest, sex. What? Are we playing Crusader Kings 3 here? We've got characters with sex drives and piety. Okay, I want to see a correlation between the sex drive and the piety in this, and maybe also in the food and rest, and maybe sleep and mood. Okay, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's a general meeting, not a riot. I think it's a riot. It's a very orderly riot. It's a traditional British riot where we form a queue and we each take turns to riot quietly and unobtrusively, and without making any mess or noise. A British riot. Hey Enigma, how's it going? Glad you've recovered. Hope you're well rested after the holiday. I am, thanks. Yeah, I loved the holiday. Croatia is an absolutely beautiful country. I've never been before. People told me it was a very mountainous country, and I thought they just meant like inland away from the coast, but no. It's like mountainous all the way down to the sea edge. You've got the sea, you've got the hotel, and it's not where we were. There's not sandy beaches, just a little bit of gravel. And then instantly mountain right there. It's just right behind the hotel and absolutely stunning. Saw Dubrovnik, where they filmed a lot of Game of Thrones. Really did feel like I was walking through King's Landing. I got some pictures on my Instagram account. I'm sure there'll be a link in the socials or panels down below, or somewhere you can go and find that if you want to have a look. But there's some beautiful photos in there. So the most basic needs are food and rest. I disagree. I think the most basic needs are sleep and sex. That's what I wonder if you could reorder these for different characters to put a priority. That would be fun. You have a stock of provisions for the time being, but it's necessary to ensure reliable food and alcohol production so your characters don't go hungry. To do this, let's learn how to construct and manage buildings, starting with managing builders. Okay. In Norland, you only control the noble family, so you need to assign a manager to oversee the workers in the buildings. Instructions given by the managing lord are sufficient for 3 days, and on average, one lord can manage 7 to 10 buildings. Wait, instructions given... Okay, so one lord can give instructions which will last up to 3 days, and a lord can manage 7 to 10... Okay, that's good. I was worried that you have to have a lord per building, or they have a set number of buildings, but they do, but 7 to 10 is quite a lot. Let's appoint a manager to the hall. We are builders assigned to select the hall. Oh, I like the hall. They've got a lute in there. Some musical instruments. Ooh, treasure chest. We'll be having a look in that later. Although technically it's mine, so I shouldn't be getting too excited about taking stuff out of it. Click on the management button. This is level 1 hall. Right, we can level these up. Okay. And if I remember right, the higher this number, the better their skill at managing this building. Yeah, production bonus 232%. Oh, it's not that different. Like we've got a 10, a 3 and a 2. Maybe, yeah, management level 2, 3, a 10. But the bonuses are not that big a difference as I thought. From 210% with a 2 to 232% with a 10. It might show up somewhere else, these bonuses. So it's saying to put Morona on. But there's someone better? Okay, well, I'll do what it says. It's a tutorial. Wait for the Lord to distribute instructions to the workers. Hey, someone's happy. Who's this? It's obviously the guy getting food, sleep, and sex. So, oh, we're at full speed. Right, so Morona's, I see what she's doing there. Nice hat, by the way. Sounds like a beautiful place. We'll definitely have a look. Yeah, I'd highly recommend. We stayed at a village called Savtat, which is not far south of Dubrovnik. I've never seen anywhere like it. I've been to the Spanish Balearic Isles and the Canary Isles. They are similar for heat, but probably maybe not quite as hot. They've got beautiful seas. They've got rocky shorelines, and some of them are mountainous. But this was mountainous. Should I be clicking on that, by the way? No, it's still good. Oh, I should have. I thought it was already active. Okay. But Croatia was green as well, so it wasn't like dry and dusty like a lot of hot places I've been. It was just stunning. There was forest, or types of forest, mountains, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous sea. I've really never seen anywhere like it. Very impressed, and everyone was lovely and happy, and the food was great, so it suits me nicely. The workers are now aware of your plans and ready to start building. Wood is the primary resource used in construction, so our first priority is to build a lumber mill. Click on construction, hammer, traditional, I like it. Select the lumber mill. Is it under resources? And place it in the designated area. Right, so it's telling me to do it here. Does it matter? That's not... It's showing red. I can't. Oh, hang on. There is. Oh, I see. It's got an outline of where it wants me to put it. Got it. We only want one. Now let's build a rutabaga. What is a rutabaga field? Is it some sort of root vegetable? I'm guessing it's some sort of European or Eastern European root vegetable. Is it another name for a beetroot? Or sugar beet? Or what else have we got? Mangel wurzels and fodder beet, which we have in the UK as well. I don't know these things. Hey, Haddy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I think my chat thing's working, which is kind of nice. It's all quiet over on Twitch, so shout up if you're watching on Twitch. Let's have a look. So rutabaga, or rutabaga. Right, the rye field is best placed on fertile soil, otherwise it will yield a little. Click the right mouse button to go back one step in construction. Okay, nice. Select rutabaga. And it wants its... Oh, I'm guessing these are fertile areas, right? Does it have a... It does kind of have a highlight area there. It wants to go there. 100%. Bung it down. Got it. You all right? Glad to hear it. Click, let's see. After choosing the construction site, exit the construction mode using the right mouse button. Gone. Wait for the construction of the buildings to be completed. We'll go on medium speed while that happens. So I'm guessing the hall, and whoever manages the hall, is also in charge of general construction of the village. It sounds like an administrative sort of position, doesn't it? Hey, Wheezy, it works. It does indeed. I can see, at the moment I've got 3 chats open on my second monitor. I've got YouTube chat, Twitch chat, and then a combined chat, which is actually showing everything up, but it's not showing everyone's name in different colours. So there's no doubt be a setting for that I'll need to fiddle with. But the stage 1 of my experiment is working to make life easier. Hey, Enigma, thanks for the message on there. Interestingly, that hasn't yet shown up over on the... Oh, it has just shown up. Yeah, it has shown up. Thank you. Because everyone's in the same colour, I couldn't see it. I'll fix that at some point. How was my day, Haddy? It was good today. It's been a good week since coming back from holiday. I've got loads done. Whoop, hang on. We've got to slow this down. Time's running away from me here. I've got loads done. I've got regular computer work done. I'm getting back on top of my fitness and exercise. I've got videos recorded. I'm getting back into streaming regular now, which is great. And also, I've been working a lot on this, and I'm fairly certain you guys are probably totally aware of what this is. But for those who aren't, me and a friend are raising money to buy an ambulance for Ukraine, and we're going to deliver it there in September if we hit the fundraising thing. You can go and check it out on either on the MarkGFL Let's Plays channel or the MarkGFL channel. It's the same video. I think I've got it on Facebook as well. It explains the whole thing. If you can share it or share the campaign or even donate, like I know some of you have already, you are awesome, thank you, then that'll be a massive help. But the information is in there. You'll see links popping up in chat as well as we're going along. So that's what I've been really busy with. And man, I'm starting to think that driving the 1,300 miles to Ukraine is going to be the easy bit. The amount of effort I've done into like getting awareness out, contacting people, going to radio stations and newspapers to talk about trying to get articles and slots. This has been more work than anything I've ever done in a short space of time in my life, I think. But it's looking good. Yeah, Weezy, you really could mess with me on Twitch and YouTube chat because it's all the same colour. I'm going to have to fix that. But anyway, the idea behind this combined chat is not only that it's going to make life easier for me to chat to you guys so I don't miss messages, it is eventually going to allow me to have your messages in the bottom of the videos that I later put up on YouTube. I don't know if I'll have it on the live streams. Not yet. That's something I can't on Twitch, it's not allowed. I can on YouTube, but I need to wait till we've got full fibre broadband to do this so I can send 2 encoded streams at my upload allowance, and then we're going to have better quality videos on YouTube, better quality streams on YouTube. I just need to wait for better broadband, better fibre, which should be later this year, I hope. But then also the Let's Play stuff over on the second channel. Then this is going to open up lots of options for me to do edits of streams and stuff, to do things like this. So it's going to be fun. Whew. Yeah. You're all an experiment, Catherine. I love experiment on my minions. Sorry, my viewers, my community. Minions. I'm getting the game and you guys mixed up, which never would happen, I'm sure. Takes a lot of room and the writing is small. It doesn't have to take a lot of room. It can actually, if you only display a couple of lines at a time, it can do that, which is fine for a scrolling chat. It's fine. We don't need to read the entire thing. And also, it is useful because a lot of people watch YouTube on like full screen without the chat going up the side, or on TV. On the phone, you don't actually get the separate chat thing if you're watching on the phone without making the video really small. So it's going to have options. It shouldn't interfere with the streams at all. I think so, but it'll be an experiment as well. Right, okay, let's see where we're going up to. So we've got a rutabaga field down. This is actually going to be for brewing moonshine, I think. Wait for the construction to be complete. You can speed. I think we got it done, didn't we? Or not? No, still in progress. I think this one's Catherine. I think this one's Wheezy Wombat. Can we actually rename these? We can rename these. Right, we won't do it in the tutorial, but when we start the game properly afterwards, we might rename a few of these after you guys. We might. What's she saying? Something about the king? Mood 71. They're having a chat about the king. And I don't know whether it's good or not. Interesting. Since the employees need instructions, don't forget to assign managers to the new buildings. Note that the higher the Lord's management skill, the more additional produce. Okay. Right, so we need to... Oh, we've got no one running the lumber mill. Appoint a manager. So, I mean, it makes sense to me. Does this mean how many buildings they're running? I mean, he's at number 10, so it makes sense to me that he should get that. They're probably not all going to be the best. It looks like this does. These are production jobs, so he looks, Lautasil, looks like he's best at running these two. Why does that mean? They only need to have one set of instructions. It does. Why does that suggest that? Okay, I've broken the tutorial already. We have food production sorted out. Now it's time for alcohol, which helps to relieve fatigue after a hard day's work. Doesn't it just? We already have built a brewery for alcohol production, so let's create an order for the production of the cheapest type of alcohol, moonshine, which is made from rutabaga. Open the production menu. We want... Okay. Right, let's order the support for maintaining a quantity of 100 stocks. So do we do until X? Okay, do until 100. That's an interesting way of building the stuff, actually. You already have 50 units of moonshine to complete the task. Oh, we only need to make another 50. Okay. Close do we have? We must have a brewery, right? Okay. I wonder if we have to make all this stuff from scratch when we start the game properly. Rename one of them moonshine. What's the moonshine being made out of? It's these rutabaga, I think. I think they're used for it. Hang on, it'll tell me, will it? Let's have a look. Yeah, requires one rutabaga, which looks very much like a beetroot and or swede, I think. Pointer manager. I guess you're still best at this job, so we'll put you in there. Once the workers receive instructions, they'll begin their duties. During the day they work, and in the evening they tend to their own needs, receiving a wage. Let me just... I'm going to show you guys this thing. This is called Castelabs Caffeinated, which is like a free chatbot you can use to combine chats and things from other things. You can download it yourselves, and it doesn't cost anything. See if it might be useful. One useful thing is I can send messages to this, which I can do from my Stream Deck, which will then appear in both chats. That's one of the reasons I needed this. The Stream Deck is actually bad at sending stuff to YouTube. That's why we need a third-party thing. It's the strangest ingredient for moonshine you've ever seen. I guess it's because you can make some sort of sugar out of it. A bit like sugar beet, I think. Horrible to eat, probably. Only good for animal feed, but it works. The camera's gone. Huh. That's interesting. Why is the camera gone? Please connect a video source. Just flick those over. Is that going to be the same? Yeah, that's the same. Well, let's just turn that off. I wonder if it's just a bad connection. Hang on. Try that again. See if that comes back on. I think I know what it is. Just a minute. So, is it under? It's not under the Elgato. It's nope, that's not that one. we have... Right, so this device here, this is going to give you a fright if this works. Cover your eyes. You're going to get to see me in all my glory in full screen. Or are we? Please connect a video source. That's unusual. I think we might just disable that, and then I will try and fix that throughout the rest of the day. What if I pull it out and back in? It might work. You know, I spoke too soon saying everything was going well this week, didn't I? Yeah, it's broken. Never mind. We will... not that button. That one. We will fix that, and we will come back to that, and I'll sort that out after the stream. So, hey Christy, nice to see you. How's it going? Let me see. I was playing with this, wasn't I? And I was going to see if I could change the colour of people's names. I don't see anything there. That's really weird. That's really weird. There's nothing else up there. You'd think it would change the colour of view of people's names so we can see it. See them differently. That's very, very strange. Very strange. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that today. I know the basic thing of it works, which is what I wanted to do. So we'll just use my regular double chats. And I can see everyone's name perfectly clearly in that one. And then I'll fix the camera later. Right, nope, I'm not under the table anymore. I don't go under the table, there's spiders down there and years worth of dust. Okay, so back to the game. Prices and wages. Each character will consume 1 unit of food and 1 unit of alcohol per day. Characters will try to purchase higher quality goods whenever possible. Lords receive food and alcohol for free. Ha! Cheeky bastards. Delivered to the hall by the servants who take it from the warehouse. Open the finance menu. On the right, under the daily expenses, you can see the daily wages. On the left, you can set the prices and quantity of everything. Okay, so we're losing 72 gold a day at the moment, but we have 4,000. I think there's trading between villages in this as well. Peasants try to buy food and then use the remaining money on alcohol if they can afford it. Nothing has changed in 1,000 years, I see. By regulating prices and resource availability, you can influence their consumption of these resources, which affects their mood. Okay, so they're going to eat rutabaga and then going to drink moonshine made out of rutabaga. That's a pretty limited diet. Workers' wages are 8 gold coins. The price of rutabaga is 4 and the price of moonshine is 7. That's not enough for peasants to buy both daily, so they'll have to save for several days to go to the tavern. Let's reduce the price of moonshine to 4 so that workers can buy it every day with their wages. This will make them happier. I see the logic behind this, but do we want drunk workers every day? I don't know. I don't know. You doing well, Christy? Booked a vacation next year and you'll be in England for a few days. Very excited. Oh, I got to Harry Potter World. I hope you enjoy it. Hang on, we've just got a spammer in Twitch chat that we need to get rid of. There we go. Gone. Thank you very much. Hey, Joe. Nice to see you. Can't watch, wanting to drop in and say hello. Well, thank you for dropping in and saying hello. I hope you're having a great day. Anyway, it's nice to be back streaming again. Okay, so we've got that. Close the finance menu. Now people are going to eat rutabaga and get pissed on fermented rutabaga. This is not going to lead to happiness. By satisfying the needs of the peasants, you increase their average mood, which affects migration. A high average mood will attract new workers to your city. Unhappy peasants will leave the city and become criminals. Let's find out what concerns them the most. Okay. We can see that they are displeased with the flavourless rutabaga and the unappetizing moonshine. Right, fair enough. We can resolve this by producing higher quality products, but we can't do that without specialised knowledge. Next. Sorry, hang on, I'm losing a chat window every time I click outside there. Think alcohol would be safer to drink than water? Not the way I brew the stuff. 75% proof, my rutabaga moonshine. It's amazing stuff. Takes the enamel off your teeth. Gold circulates through the economy of Norland in 3 ways. The pockets of peasant migrants, trade with neighbours, And the Holy Caravan. The Holy Caravan arrives in the evening every 1 to 3 days and is the main source of golden rings. Rings used to please your lords, I believe. Wait till the caravan arrives. Okay, so we've got a job going on. Note that the higher the lord's trade skill, the more profitable the trade will be. The caravan leaves the city at midnight, so ensure you complete all your business by then. Okay, we're on pause, right? That's not the trader. I can't speed up, that must be. Speed up time using 1, 2, 3 screens at the... No, I can't. Right, so that must be the trade. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, trade here. We go press a button here. Well, it looks like this guy is... Oh, no, he's not... Oh, no, he is. I think he's the same one I've been putting on everything else. I've got to just slow that down, otherwise we're going to lose him here. The church supports a natural balance of supply and demand, so if you start selling too much of one product, the sale price will decrease. But for now, we shouldn't let this worry us. Sell 30 units of the moonshine you produced. Okay, so... Hang on. All right, got it. Okay, shift does 10 at a time. And we want to put 2 back, right? Can I not... I can't go back. Can I not do 1 at a time? Looks like you can't actually reduce them. That seems crazy. Let's just press trade. Oh, do we need to find something to trade for? Okay, so this is the hop, field, and beer book. We're going to get some gold for the excess, so that's fine. Why does Moonshine sounds like an Elvis song? It does, doesn't it? It's, what did he sing? Blue Moon, or Blue Moon of Kentucky, I think was one of his. But also, Moonshine was the stuff that the Dukes brothers peddled in Dukes of Hazzard. My favourite shows of the 80s. Okay, click trade. We have a book. We close that, I think. We can now grow hops and produce beer. Study it in the library. So let's have a look. So we're in here. Right, field, hop and beer. So we add this. We want to learn it. Rewrite it? That sounds like a very bad idea. I guess you can learn it with more than one person. The higher the Lord's intelligence, the faster. Okay, well, let's put it on Morona. If at least one Lord has read a book, the abilities it affects and enables become available to all. However, when that Lord dies, all benefits and knowledge will be lost. So as long as we have the book, we can read it by more than one Lord, I think. We'll find out, I guess. Besides managing buildings, your lords also carry out other tasks. However, they will refuse to do any tasks if they are unhappy. Seems one of them is already unhappy. Right, let's see what happens. Select the unhappy lord. You can see their main status indicators. Desire for holy rings. Okay. Let's have a look. If loyalty falls below 25, they will leave or have a rebellion. So how do we do this? Torturous desire. I must do it at all costs. That's... I see. Right. Okay. I'm not sure I can work on that just at the moment. A little bit of mild loneliness, but no rings. But by far and away, it's torturous desire. Let's see. How do we do this? Go to the main tab. You hover over the desire icon, you'll see that this lord... Oh, okay. So they're desiring... Which do we... It's a desire for holy rings. It's not the sex drive. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Rings that appear in the resource list in the upper left corner belong to your king or in his inventory. These ones. So these are mine. Okay. Let's share the holy rings with this lord by rewarding them. Click the action. King. Reward. Once your king finds a time, he'll reward the lord you have chosen. Alright, click on the... Wait, click on what? Click on the king. Click on the reward. Thank you, I can't see a thing. Wait for the king to reward the unhappy lord. Note you can also cancel these tasks. I think he's doing it then. I don't think we got to choose how many rings were given over. I think he's just like, he's going to go do it. Is that right? It's kind of complicated, but I think it's done it, and she's maybe happier. Are we getting a load of scammers and spammers in chat today? Be nice if Gollum turns up, wouldn't it? Takes the rings. Holy rings, like the one you bestowed upon your lord, cannot be produced. They can only be purchased from the holy caravan with gold. And since selling large volumes of goods lowers prices of the caravan, sometimes it makes sense to trade with neighbours where prices remain more stable. To enter a trade contract, you must either be in the same state as your neighbour or have friendly relations. Okay. So we're going to send our king to hunt with one of our neighbours. Go to the world map. Click on the neighbouring city. Wait, is this me? This is my province, okay. Click on the neighbouring city. Right. Click on the actions. Select hunt. Wait, hang on, I missed a bit here. So, select lords. Click on your king. Select flesh wolf hunting. Well, it's flashing, so it must be. And choose your king as the hunting party. Okay. God, that seemed like a complicated menu to go through to get things done. I guess I'll get used to it, though. Oh, hi, Tom. Nice to see you. How's it going? Right. Let's have a look. What do we do next? Wait until the kings have hunted together. I don't see him moving at the moment. Do we not see some guy... We don't have a direct road to this place. We have to go through Tanea. Or Great Mist. Is it Great Mist? Might be Great Mist. Oh, there he goes. Very bold, sending the king out by himself. Why has he stopped on the way back? Your kings had a great time together, and now the neighbouring king considers you a friend. Relationship above 25. How do we know that? Is there anything clicking on this that shows us? I can't see. Oh, here we go. It goes good relationship with us, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Lord Flaffy. It looks like a funny little game. It looks kind of interesting. I do like realm management games anyway, and medieval themed stuff. I guess we'll need to get our head around this one. I like the way that you can customize all the characters, though. Heat has broken the camera in the first 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's not the heat. I'm a little bit worried it might be the camera capture card. But I will figure that out later rather than spending the entire time crawling under the desk to find out now. Click the action button. Right, click on the neighbouring city. Again, which was this one. They'll trade with us now. Trade and select buy moonshine. Wait, does this mean we buy moonshine? Part of the trade agreement, Cloda will offer to buy 16 moonshine for 64. Can we make 16 moonshine a day? Cost of church intermediary services. Does that mean it costs us 150 gold to set up this trade deal? Okay. Assign your lord to finalise the deal. Am I really going to send the king? Oh, there's a lot of information in there. If Araya were infatuated with Volodar, relationship above 100, they could offer a large discount. I think that's the king's wife, though, is it not? This guy's wife? No? I can't... Yeah, queen, I'm guessing. All right. Well, maybe that... I mean, that never stopped anyone in history, did it? So, right, trade. Moonshine. I'll send Volodar, I think. I don't think it's going to make any difference. But sending your king to arrange a deal of illicit liquor doesn't sound very medieval to me. Very manor lords. It's like a medieval Jumanji. My friend Volodar, for me it is a great honour to engage in a trade agreement with you. Trade, above all, serves as an assurance of peace between our kingdoms. Ha! That's what he thinks. Pass the spears. Okay, so... I guess that's going to make us some money. And I guess that's the idea of the game. We make money. While the deal is active, every morning at 11, the button to sell moonshine will appear in the trade menu. The price negotiated by the lord will be honoured, even as prices fluctuate at the main marketplace. Wait, do I have to do this manually? We can't... trade automatically, okay. I'm going to say, that sounded like an awful lot of micromanagement for a while there. For the trade to take place, an available peasant from your city will be dispatched to the target city. The distance between kingdoms means this kind of trade is not instantaneous. However, these regular exchanges don't require paper like other actions on the global map do, since your king's already agreed to the deal. Click that. Is that it? Nope. A bandit attack? Oh, wait. Pause. Holy Sophia. Bandits have stealthily approached our settlement. We must fight back. Open the army menu. First, you need to hire warriors. Do we not have warriors? Let's have a look. You can add warriors by freeing prisoners, inviting unfortunate peasants, or hiring mercenaries. Newly hired peasants and prisoners will be consumed by the fear of death and will run away at the first sign of danger, while mercenaries usually need 1 or 2 days to reach your settlement. Fortunately, there's a group of mercenaries near the city ready to be hired right now, and there's some weaponry in the warehouse that's increased the army. You must pay the church a daily tax for your warriors. God damn it. Hire several warriors. Do I just click this? Oh, down here. Okay. Mercenary. Oh, no, these are what we've got already. Okay, that's good. Used to like these kind of games a few years back. I've never really played anything exactly like it. I've never played RimWorld, although people say it's a classic. And there's a Scottish themed one. It's like Highland Clans or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. Clanfolk. It's Clanfolk. That looks very similar to this as well. Hey, Durinom, want us to burn the church? Well, we'll put that on the list. It sounds like a medieval thing to do. Church is just out to run you out of money. They're very good at collecting. Every unit should be led by a lord. The higher their command skill, the higher the unit's morale will be, and the lower the chances of the soldiers fleeing. You'll also select the warriors who form a squad with the equipment they need to be armed with. Okay. Right. So, form the army. I guess we put Lightersill into this. Move the second lord into the squad as well. What, by dragging him? Or just clicking him? What about the third? Do we not put the third one in too? Nope, we do not. Move all of your warriors. Right, so that's an army. Is there a limit to how many they can command? Arm your squad. What with... Oh, I see. Right, so enough weapons. We can't put more weapons. Okay. It won't let me put the armor, but we'll do it with 6 warriors like that for the tutorial. Church are like loan sharks where there is money. I guess they were in these days. Actually, the churches, or various different churches, invest in all sorts of things these days. It's a big business. Wait for your new warriors to pick up their weapons from the warehouse. Use the space bar to start and stop time. Okay, so they go to the warehouse, they arm up. Do they then go as one massive squad? Or do I have to wait for them all to come and collect their materials? It might take a day or two, because I think we were waiting for some new guys to turn up. Right mouse button on their banner. You can also send the squad... Okay, let's have a look at this. Are we going? Oh, we've got armor on here. This is nice. Wow. Okay, one surrendered. Interesting. Bandit squad has been defeated, leader is vanquished. Your warriors will capture and take as hostages those who survived, and the peasants will bring them to the settlement later. Now it's a good time to launch a counter-attack. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Are there any more? Can we see these openly? That's interesting, isn't it? This was probably there the whole time. So we'll assign, I'm guessing, attack order on a local map. Squad Lightersill. And send the army. Wait for them to reach the bandit camp. Okay, do we speed up like this? I guess we do. Solving violence with more violence. It is the way of the world. It works, I'm sure. Might makes right. Can we go click on this then? Fight. Oh, at least it gives you odds. So I guess we've got a chance to run away, yeah? Yeah, we've got a chance to run away. There's auto battle. Oh, that's it. Hey, what do you mean auto battle? Because I don't really see that I had a lot of input in the fight anyway. Right, click on your squad's banner to control them. Use right click to move the selected squad to attack the enemy. Right, simple. Wait for the battle results. Authorize shooting. Protect the art. Oh, okay, we can give instructions. We can... Ah, so we could select, like, him. No, we can't. Oh, okay, I can select the leader and give instructions. So he could stay in the back, which would be great if he was an archer. Or I can tell him to protect the archers. Surrender. There will be no surrender. Do we get sound effects during the fighting? We do? Flipping heck. He just walked into an axe swing to the face. That's going to hurt. He's not surrendering. He's a bold... Oh, he is now. I'm going to say. If I took an axe to the face and I had 6 people waving them at me, I think I'd surrender a bit faster than that. Okay, victory. Do I need to click on anything? No, it just tells me... Oh, we captured 3. So even the ones that went down, they weren't necessarily dead. We've captured them. Interesting. Attitude of the matriarch towards your king, plus 12. With some... What are these? Prisoners. Someone's... That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Sleeping on the streets and bleeding to death. During the game, you can always seek assistance by opening the help menu. Sometimes hints related. Okay. Let's go combat then. No, we can't. You've completed the basic training. You can now continue the game at easy difficulty or through the main menu start a new game. Let's continue with this on easy and see, because there's bound to be more to learn. I don't like the look of this, people sleeping out in the streets. This suggests that we need to find a house for someone, right? Let's have a look. Does this say anything? Homeless too. So let's guess that this is how this works. I feel like that tutorial has ended rather abruptly without telling us half the things we need to play the game, right? People in the Middle Ages were built different. Yeah, for example, they didn't have any necks or feet by the look of this. They just shuffled along on little stumpy knees that hovered over the ground. I like the guys. Wow, that looks cozy in there, doesn't it? Volodar shared an anecdote. Oh, I maybe should have looked at that. Let's guess this. So we're going to go for housing. A prison ward. The dormitory. Okay. Living space for 10 peasants. I wondered how that was going to work. The thing is, I don't know. Is it going to matter if we... Let's stick it down there. Do we have to worry about paths and stuff? Bones? What's other? Stone arches. I don't think we have any stone. Maybe we should build a quarry. This looks like a quarryable area. Oh, this looks like a cave. What the hell? This looks like a gem mine, actually. There's going to be something in there. Production. Resources. A mine. Currently locked. One of your lords needs to study the corresponding knowledge. So what I need to do is learn how to do something with that by the looks of it. What's this telling me? Problems. Build a lumber mill. Taverns are not functioning. We need barracks. Okay. Oh, what? Let's have a look. Hints. A foreign trade report. Is that the moonshine stuff? Okay, we made money. Some money. Let's have a look. Are we making profit? It's not on there, is it? Is there a finances button? Statistics. Soil fertility. Forests. Oh, forests cut down. That sounds like that's a one-way job. Mechanics. Coronation of the Emperor. By God, that sounds like a step up from where we're at the moment. Knowledge. Scaffold. Wait. Can we hang people? We can hang people. A place for carrying out punishments. Oh, that's good to know. Right. We shall start the entertainments. Anyway, what else do we need? Economics. Anything under there? A building breakdown. Here we go. Do we have a supply of wood? We've got 500 wood. Okay, so that's good. Let me see what else I can build then. What's under services? A drug den? A tavern, a market, an altar, a warehouse. What does that do? Place for storing resources, distributing wages, and building where you can hire additional builders. Or any warehouse will enable characters to access all stored resources except gold. Okay. Okay. Army stuff. It did say we need a barracks, didn't it? Well, let's build a barracks. And then that's one thing off the list. Scaffolds was the first thought you had. Can we hang people? This is not what everyone else thought. A training ground. A night patrol and a day... Okay, let's get this one thing done at a time. The barracks should probably go next to whatever this is. Right next to the tavern. Why not? We'll put it in there. What else is it demanding I build? The taverns are not functioning. Is this the tavern? No, that's a dormitory. What have we got? We must have a tavern somewhere. We have a market. We have a library. We have a brewery. I would imagine the taverns would not be functioning if, in fact, we don't have a tavern. Unless the hall counts as one. That's just a dormitory, right? Shall we build a tavern? Hey, Scott. That you became so happy once you found out you could hang people is well a little disturbing. I was thinking of the evil prisoners and the rebellious scum who will try and bring our empire down. That's all. That's all. Obviously. I'm not grinning like a Cheshire cat. Honestly, good job the camera's broken today. What am I looking for? I can't see anything that functions as a tavern unless I have missed something. That was the lumber mill. That was the rutabaga field. I'm going to build a tavern because I think it sounds like a good idea. Do we need a mill? Flour is produced and one worker can produce that. Okay, but services we need a tavern. And I don't see anything that looks like this here, so let's put it on right in the middle of town. Yeah? Near the market. Yep, right in the middle where the marketplace is. Makes sense. We leave the prisons outside. The prisons outside to sleep on the grass so they get itchy. I mean, I don't know if these are my warriors. Okay, so they're going to... That's what they need. Okay. I'm going to speed the game up here because I don't think it's assigning the materials needed to build these things. It looks like I've got all the materials, but I know I've got 3 products put down. Interesting to see everyone going to work, or not, as the case may be. Okay, I'm quite enjoying this one so far. Do we have someone managing the brewery? Do we need someone managing the market? Doesn't seem to be. The hall is okay. The dormitories don't need managing, right? The Lord's house is... just a minute. What's this? What do you want? Oh, he's praying. That's okay. Why are you thinking of snakes? What does that mean? Mood? Mild loneliness and few rings. What are you thinking about? Repulsive moonshine. I'm being neglected. Agnostic. Few rings. Okay, I'm not sure what to do about lots of these. That's why we need the scaffold, you see. As soon as someone gets too unhappy, they go to the scaffold and replace them with somebody else. That way, we don't need to worry about managing happiness too much. How long's the live stream going to be? It's probably going to be about 3 hours today, so I would say I've got about 2 hours left. My youngest daughter, who is not so young now, having left secondary school, is going for a tryout for a new football team tonight. A good one, an improvement, so, or a step up. So I want to see her before she goes for that. You got the Conan music going through your head when you see the snakes. I have that on my phone, I think. I love the theme tune to the original Conan the Barbarian. Right, what are we doing? Have we built anything yet? Have we got anything? Yes, we've got a barracks done. Excellent. So that's fixed one of the issues, right? It still says build a lumber mill. Or build another lumber mill. Okay. I think we have enough wood, so we're on production. Resources. But does it say where to put it? That's the thing. And does it matter? I honestly don't know if it matters. There's a lot of forest over here. We could put it in the middle. I don't want to lose the forest, do I? We've got another foresty area. What if I... Yeah, let's start clearing some of this away. Now, what are you guys thinking of? You look like you're not doing anything. All important persons. Desire fulfilled. I have 20 rings. What I could do with you... I think you're unhappy, right? A few rings. Hang on. What's what? Wait. Get rid of that. Can I... Does that stay there all the time? Okay. The king's decided it is time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. The more population, the more strength. Increase the population of the province by 61 people. That sounds like quite a lot. I'm guessing this is the number up here, right? We've got 12 peasants, 1 prisoner, 5 warriors. I don't think this matters. Who's the matriarch? As long as oh, right, okay. As long as the church considers your city too small to send a bishop, the matriarch remains unaware of your internal affairs. Factors influence the matriarch's relationship with your king. The bandit camp thing helped. Okay, we're going to see if we can find some more bandits to fight then. That's good. Power leads to the prosperity of the dynasty. Add 3 vassals to your kingdom. Only by helping each other can we stand strong. Expand your alliance of free cities to 3 provinces. Economic. Daily production of goods. That sounds good. I'm going to go for fertile, though, just because it's recommended, so we can learn how to get the city bigger. The scaffold. Getting rid of unhappy people while making people happy with some hanging. Good old times. We can even sell tickets. It can be an economic boon. That's a brilliant idea. Every king has ambitions. If they're not pursued over time, the king will begin to feel like a failure. However, achieving them provides a strong morale boost. So that's morale. Okay. I see. If you've chosen ambitions in the field of production, you need to study knowledge and build... Okay. Ambitions in the population sphere are achieved by satisfying the needs of peasants, housing, good food, and good alcohol. We're working on that with the beer thing. Political ambitions are achieved by creating states headed by your king. We don't need to worry about that just yet. We'll figure that out. All right, I already like this game. It seems a lot deeper than I first looked at. Hopefully it won't be too complicated. Do we need to manage the tavern? It just counts as a trader, does it? Working hours. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about that. We have the barracks. I put another house up, right? Brilliant. We've got room for some more. So the next job is the other lumber mill, which we can have someone managing. Punish? Okay. We can give the peasant a ring. I've clicked on the peasant rather than the actual lumber mill there. Right, so now, point manager. As he seems to be good, we're going to put him in there. Upgrade. 1 additional job slot. Total production increases by 10%. Wow, loads of stuff there. Nice, this is options for individual buildings as well. What else were we supposed to be doing? We've got the lumber mill. Harvest the rye... What rye crop? Excuse me? We're producing rutabaga. What's... Hang on a minute. Just a minute. We're on an alliance proposal here. Does that sound good? With tree wood? What a name, Treewood. What do I click on? Game? Show me, relations tab. Hang on, let's go assign. Oh, alliance proposal here. Or is it something to accept? Politely demand tribute, I like that. Lords. Select my king. Seduce. Dual provocation. Poison. Oh, this is Crusader Kings 3, isn't it? With just a different UI. I like this. This is going to be good. T-Pod, welcome back. I just want to say a massive thanks to you. I saw your donation on the Ukraine Ambulance Project page. That is the most generous of anyone ever. That is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. And I will keep you updated, as I will with everyone, about how it's going. But yeah, big round of applause, please, for all the chats for T-Pod. If we had VIP status on YouTube, you would now be it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the alliance proposal option. Join an alliance. Do we send someone? Hang on. Right, if I click on this, does this not do it? Come out of there. Do I not do it here? Should I tell them to get stuffed? Should we go to war with them instead? Politics. Burning to the ground, look. This game was made for me. Dark deeds. Kidnapping a lord. Lord's assassinations. Library robbery. Oh, hang on. Right, these look good. The protection of the loving family will be removed. I can see some dark playthroughs with this. Oh, this is going to be so good. Maybe not today. I think we better learn how to just function as a society today. Ah, the envoys visit. They will visit the king to improve relations with him on behalf of your ruler. No, that's not it. Right, it's got to be this. It must be this, right? Join the alliance. I'm going to do Volodar. And let's just get that done. I think that's it. Right, so harvest the rye crop. It says harvest the rye crop, but where is it? Poor quality food such as rutabaga affects migration. It's time to provide people with flour, but to obtain it you need rye. Oh, I need to build the fur. Okay. Well, that does make sense. But it should have said maybe build the rye crop before harvesting the rye crop. Yep, straight to the dark side. It's a very quick trip straight to the dark side. Okay, we're doing rye. So we want 100% without overriding anyone else. That looks like it works. We do another one. It did say to do 2, right? Did it say to do 2? Yeah, it did do. Okay. Well, we can get the best we can get, I think, is there's an 86 over there. Or I can have an 88. No, I can get a 96. I'll go for a 96. There we go. I hope. Oh, I may have just infracted upon one of our fields. We're okay for rutabaga, though. We have some flour. We're going to need a mill. So let's put the mill in place ourselves. I'm going to guess production. One worker can produce 42 flour. Does this matter? I mean, it's not like we need to worry about... Kind of makes sense to have it over here, would you not think? I don't know if delivery matters. We'll stick it over there. In RimWorld, you could harvest organs from prisoners. Sadly, in medieval era, they would make no use of it. You could harvest teeth. That was a medieval thing. I know in some time periods after a battle, teeth were extracted from, well, probably the dead, but also maybe just the prisoners if you're unlucky as well. They had a value. And that was done right up until I know it was done to the 1800s. It was still being done at Waterloo. They were being pulled out to make dentures at that point. Morel, thank you for the bits. Thank you very much. Nice to see you too. An arm of the church engaged in trade between... Oh, okay, so... What have they brought? They're managed and protected by the Inquisition. Right, so I need to visit the trader. I'm just going to pause this because it's getting on for midnight, although it looks nice and bright still. We go to trade. We have one lord who seems to be the best at doing every single activity in the game at the moment, apart from the learning one. Can I... That's not... Hang on, do I need to wait till he gets there? Have I forgotten how to do this already? Trader. Right, put him in there. Do I have to wait till he gets there? I probably have to wait till he gets there, right? Okay, and then it pauses. I see. Hey, Winkle. Yep, I'm back. I am back. Sorry for the big timeout. I had a week off because I was kind of burned out and busy. Then I came down with COVID for 8 days, and then I had 3 days to get some work and some stuff done before going to Croatia for a week. So it was an unexpectedly long time away from the stream. Morel, yeah, I am indeed. I am going to Ukraine, or hoping to be. We're raising money to buy an ambulance for it, me and one of my best friends. And we're hopefully going to be driving it over there and delivering it in end of September. There's a video up on both my channels. Same video, just on both channels if you want to take a look. It explains it all there. But anyone who can share the video or share the campaign page amongst any of your networks, groups, discords, anything like that, that would be hugely appreciated if you think anyone would be interested. Yeah, I had a great time in Croatia, thanks, Winkle Wonka. It was a lovely, lovely country. Let's have a look. So we need to buy books. Allows the construction of the scaffold. Okay, looks, the game is leading me down this dark path. It wants me to buy it. These aren't terribly expensive either. Flavorful ale. Fertilized correctly. Fertilizing fields uses up half the amount of wood. Why are we using wood to fertilize fields? Fighting drought. Seed planting and soil treatment methods that eliminate crop loss during droughts. Okay. Seems worthwhile. The herbalist. The temple. The scaffold. Okay. And the peasant's house. Should I buy them both? I think we should buy them both. We might want to share the knowledge around a bit, because if we have them all on one lord and that lord, Morona, dies, then we might be in a bit of a mess. I could sell... Oh, it's not a great price for this stuff. I don't want to sell too much then. And I could probably sell wood, but I don't know if once the forests are gone, it's gone. So we'll just go trade, I think, and buy some books. Right, so I need to now pause while I figure this out. Good, I'm checking Norland out. It looks cool. It seems very cool to start with. It seems a lot deeper than I first thought when I first looked at it. Hang on, what's she thinking? She's thinking about trading. Is that right? Mood. Repulsive moonshine. Craving for excitement. Well, let's see if this fills your crave for excitement. That's not the right... Oh, God. How do we learn something again? Knowledge. Let's have a look. Knowledge can have different levels. We've purchased the book. I can't remember how to do the thing. Select the Lord. Action. We won't be under the King. Educate. It's not under... Well, you think it'd be under there, actually. General training? Oh, this is training people. Right. Hang on. Knowledge? This must be this way. Aha. Right. Okay. Let's teach Morona to build a scaffold. Okay, that's good. And the peasant's house. Does anyone know how to keep prisoners, by the way? Do I need to learn the mine? We bought the peasant's house, didn't we? Well, let's put somebody else on that. It'll take him longer, but I don't feel it's like it's quite as an important a thing to learn. Ah, interesting. Oh, someone's unhappy down there and cold, and they're worried about wolves. And he wants a fight. I'm guessing he wants a fight. Mild fatigue. Optimism of a new resident. We've got new residents. Which means this is filling up, yeah? Yeah, it is. So we're going to have some homeless people before long. Do I need to manage the field? The mill's not done yet. I will need to. Ah, okay, right. So we're waiting for lots of things to get done. People aren't going to work at this time of night. Oh, hang on a minute. The tavern. I clicked on a person. It doesn't look like I need to assign anyone to manage the tavern. So that's okay. There's a thing called the Czech Initiative going on. The EU is buying every artillery shell that money can buy, including a lot out of war-torn Sudan. I heard about this. Excuse me. I think they're supplying to Ukraine, I think, aren't they? Total War Pharaoh's got good now. I think they really put a lot of work into that because it wasn't well received. I didn't like it at all when it first came out. What do you want? He's a farmer. He's thinking of snakes and killing people, but I can't find out what. He looks like he's praying. What's he praying at? A statue? It's an altar. Oh, maybe I do need a temple or something then. Right, what have we not got accomplished? Should we have a look at the map? Let's have a look at the world. Can we see any bandits to go and fell? Because I kind of like the fighting bit. That was good fun. I don't see any. I could try setting up a trade agreement with these guys, but I don't know if we have the moonshine. I guess we will once we get the other thing built. And then we start drinking beer instead of this filth. Right, I guess we speed up. What's going to happen overnight? Where are these guys going? Oh, this is the Holy Caravan. Ah, that explains the smocks. Result, alliance proposal. The market volume for all goods has increased. Economic report. Right, so my gold balance has gone down a bit. Wages, resources produced, goods sold, resources invested in the economy. I'm not sure it's telling me. I think I'm making enough to cover costs. Right, okay. Is that time left to complete that? I don't know. I could send the king away. Yeah, let's send the king away. He can go. Oh, who's this from? Oh, this was the alliance proposal? Hope for a day when there'll be no need to form alliances. The world is steeped in enmity, and this treaty shall aid us in our joint struggle against wickedness and treachery. So, alright, so we've entered into alliance. Treaty does not apply to the defense of villages or bandit attacks. Right. Okay. Alliance members can enter into trade contracts without restrictions, and the market demand increases. Members of the City Alliance cannot have vassals. Members of the City Alliance cannot have vassals. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I think it's a good thing we've got on. Let's see. So, I think that means they're importing moonshine and selling hops. Is that what that means? Maybe. Let's send trade. City buys moonshine. Okay, lords. Prove relationships. I can't do this. Okay, so I'm going to have to wait. Which is fine. You've been working in Hull for the past 6 weeks? Wow. How do you like Hull? If I see paint all over the floor, it was you. Are you like painting white lines on roads and spilling it or something like that? Oh, see you, Haddy. Sorry, I missed your message there. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out today. Remember the prisoner holes in medieval castles? The ones they dropped them into? What they're called? Oubliettes or something at the bottom of the dungeons? At least that's what... I think that's what they're called in Crusader Kings 3. Do you know what? I'm going to tell them to build this first. Because I'm not sure what's getting built at the moment, if anything. Are we down to homeless people again? I saw a guy sleeping on the streets there. Well, we've got materials coming in. The lumber mill is doing its job. Things seem to be ticking by quite nicely. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Studying scaffold, studying peasant's house. I guess the lords can only do so much. Wait. What does this mean? Mild loneliness. Can we do anything about that? Can we get him a wife? Bishop. We don't have a bishop. Educate. Social. Spend time. Who's this? Wait, hang on. They're married to each other? Okay, so... What about social? Wise concentration. Conversation will occur in which characters can share knowledge with each other, but only knowledge that the other does not already know. Oh, that's quite cool. Each point in teaching adds 3% to the chance. Play dice. Challenge to a duel. Seduce. Spend time with Morona. And then if they've got deep loneliness going on, I don't know, she doesn't look too impressed. She's running away as fast as she can. Leave me alone. I'm trying to read this book. Was that -4 before? I can't remember. Hey, Munter. Oubliette comes from the French word to mean forget. Oh, it does, doesn't it? It's one of the few French words I remember from my schooling many years ago. Oh, we have no managers over here. Right, so I click on that. And... I mean, we're going to just give it to this guy because... he seems to be the best at this job. I don't think my king is actually doing any work whatsoever at the moment. Oh, let's put the king on this one. Point manager. He's the worst. I'm going to put him on it. He needs a job. He might learn something. Besides, it's beyond the role of a king to go paddling about in the fields. It looks like he's just shaking his fist at someone. It's like, oi, you! Get milling! What do you mean we don't have any flour? We don't have any rye? I don't care. Mill those tomatoes over there. She's like, WTF? This seems to be the general consensus in how we give our peasants instructions. We turn up and we shake our fist at them while shouting. What are you doing here? Hang on, have we got homelessness again? Harvest, we don't have hops. We need to do good quality beer. Okay, what's this? Oh, the rise for flour, fair enough. The prisoners are starving. Do you think I care? So I need a prison ward? Oh my god. Housing is under... It is. I need a book. Right, okay. Are you telling me I can't actually feed prisoners without reading a book on how to build a prison ward first. It's beyond my people's knowledge. We need to put them in the prison ward before we can push a bowl of porridge into their hands. Anyway, rye. Okay. 3 workers can produce 151. Oh, that's rye. Sorry, no, we need this. Hops. Ah, okay. There's more fertile ground. How many hop fields did it say? Let's have a look. Build a hop field in the lower left. I'm just going to try and take up as little space as possible, but still get 100% on this. So that we can potentially build elsewhere as well. Within that area. Sure they didn't know about medieval tomatoes in medieval times? Medieval tomatoes in medieval times. I misread that. In Europe they didn't. But I'm pretty sure they did in the Americas in medieval times. Just we didn't know that there was an America in medieval times. Lords who left or were disowned from their family and did not join another. Hang on. Freelance lord. They arrive with the holy caravans and can be hired. I see. Right. While waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance of your hall. The contract will last for 10 days, after which the lord will leave. Freelance lords can be assigned any tasks: teaching, going on campaigns against bandits, managing buildings, facilitating trade, and more. The hired lord becomes friends with your king. You'll be able to invite them to your family and grant them a title. Alright, so where is he? He stood at the entrance of the hall. Is this Peric, is it? What's he got? Knowledge 0. Loyalty, mood. What's he good at? Is that... Hang on. What if I click on this field up here? Oh, sugar. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, fair enough. I'll put him back in there. I think that's how many days it is until the Lord has to revisit and give an instruction, right? I think. Let's have a look. So, let's click on this dude again. Manners 6, Trade 2, Persuasion 7, Intelligence 3. Just check. Intelligence 4. Her intelligence is it right? Okay, that's how the numbers meet. Clicking on an icon on the to-do list at the top of a character menu, you can command to immediately. All right, fair enough. Direct orders. Usually lords decide for themselves when to do what. That's fine. We can work that out. But I'm looking at this. I'm trying to look at this. Management 8. It's okay. That's good. I guess we wait for him to come and stand outside the thing. I don't know. I don't really feel like that we have a need to bring him in. That's not built yet. What are they building instead? Yeah, Lightersill is taking a long time to discover that peasant's house. I know what we're going to need instead. We're going to have... I'm going to have to go for another dormitory, aren't I, unfortunately. There, stick it in there. There must be somewhere down here. There must be paths. Oh, roads. Here we go. Darkwood, bright stone. It just costs money. Okay. It costs us money, which we don't like. Can I do that? That's not bad. That's costing me a fortune, isn't it? Idiot. But it kind of makes sense because we want these whoa, hang on, no, oh shit, oh well. Going a bit wild with the treasury there. Yeah, I think I might just hold off building roads. For the tiny movement speed, I'd bonus. I don't think it matters, but maybe getting towards the edge of maps and stuff. Maybe it would. Who knows? What? What are you telling me? Lumber mills. Better to build them far from each other, but closer to the trees. One worker can produce 46 lumber. We've done quite a lot of building. Nothing seems to happen at night, so we will... Right, Peric stood there. Important persons. Do I want to do anything with him? I don't think I do. Apart from learning. Yeah, I didn't think the learning process would take quite so long. That's quite surprised me. Keeping prisoners. I don't need to buy the book then. We'll set this on Volodar. It's going to take him ages, but I think we need to learn it, so. What else is down there? The rye field and mill, the hop field and beer. The production of beer. Well, we've got someone who knows that, so we're good. What do you guys think of this so far? I think it's a reasonably good game. It looks to be. I think the test is going to come and we have to start worrying about combat and fighting a bit more. The prisoners are starving. Don't worry, we're working on that bit. Looking at the speed of things, it's probably going to be better to wait till Morona's finished the scaffold and then just set her off studying the keeping prisoners, because the speed of progress is kind of slow. Trading with the caravan has its limitations, so you can always trade with neighbours. The contracts last 10 days. Is that finished then? Do I need to go to this? Trade arrangements. What? Trade automatically? Oh, I should have that on, shouldn't I? I think I should have had that on. Reading about history, I recall that ransoming POWs is a very common practice, leading to the need to keep people alive. It was. I mean, ransoming, after medieval battles, you certainly ransom the highest ranking nobility. If you captured any, they'd be worth a fortune if the family were willing to pay for them back. And then knights, lesser nobility, they'd be worth a bit. I don't know that your men-at-arms and peasants would have been ransomed, maybe, or if they were, it certainly wouldn't be worth very much, I would guess, but I don't know about that. I'd have to have a read up. Hence the term King's Ransom. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Taverns aren't functioning. Well, we kind of know. Wait, what's this trader mean? Working hours, not priority, maybe? I think I need more staff. We've learnt the scaffold. Excellent. Volodar's actually got halfway through that Keeping Prisoners book. That's not too bad. We're going to build a scaffold. Is this under service? I think it needs to be done. I think it needs to be done right in the... Oh, hang on. I better read about this. It looks like it has a sphere of influence. Where was it? Service. During working hours, executioners search for vagabonds suspected of crimes and lead them to the scaffold. If the suspect is identified, they'll be punished with a chosen penalty. If there are no more suspects in the city, the executioners engage in prevention. They intimidate all vagrants in succession, dissuading them from committing crimes the next day. One executioner can intimidate one vagrant per day. They also organise terror against different population groups. Wait, we've got different population groups? We can. Oh my God, this is brutal. Idle characters within the scaffold's radius become spectators of punishments and gain a positive thought, the strength of which depends on the type of punishment. It requires daily instructions to operate. This sounds like it should be done near the market, the hall, and the tavern, so they can watch the... I'm going to stick it there. So they can watch the hangings from the tables at which they're drinking their beer. This sounds perfect. Catch you later, Tom. Nice to see you. We'll have a meet-up soon. Have a coffee. We can now beat the poor. Yes, this is going to be perfect. Everyone's going to be happy. The music's kind of cool. Let's hope that's not going to be a copyright issue on YouTube. We'll find out soon. Right, so we're working on harvesting the rye crop. I mean, it's doing its own thing, right? I don't need to actually do anything with this. Interesting that there is road times and how it calculates stuff. What if we just connect it up then? Let's see if we can connect it up. With roads. I guess we probably want to go out of town. Go on, let's do that. And let's do that. Oh, I should have filled that in. Connect that up. This has just cost me a fortune, hasn't it? Oh, that has. Right. Oh, you can hold shift for a straight line. That would be useful. So if I click on this now, that has made a sod all difference to anything. Never mind. Actually, where's the... Do we have a warehouse? Do we even have a warehouse? We might not have a warehouse. Service. Warehouse. I don't see one of these. That's 15 wood. Let's put one on. Let's stick it round the back of here somewhere. On a road. That'll do. No. No. There. 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 No. There. Okay. It's on a road. It's fine. This is how you get those horrible, winding, twisting medieval roads. Absolutely. My local town is full of them. And they are truly beautiful. Some of them are even cobbled. They are a pain in the ass to get around, though. What else can we build? We can actually do a drug den. A drug den that sells nectar. Is that like... That's got to be like its code name, right? Here, mate. Want to buy some nectar? Other lords might already have some knowledge than you're learning. That's a good point. They might. Where's... He's gone anyway, the guy who came to have a look. I never thought of that. They might come with pre-installed knowledge. What else does it want me to do? So we're doing the rye. We're working on the prisoner thing. Whatever this is down here. It's not being managed. Okay. Let's put Volodar in for that. I know it's a low one, but... We have the peasant's house. Right, I want to see what this does. The peasant's house. Having personal housing provides them with a very strong positive thought, significantly increasing their chance of becoming loyalists. Homeless peasants will have to sleep on the ground or on the floor in a temple. We have a shortage of I think we have a shortage of metal at the moment. Where will this fit? I'm going to put it over. It's gone on. It's gone on. We'll have a peasant near the farm fields. Yeah, okay, so now I'm learning a bit more about house placement. I think we'd have the whole place laid out a little bit better. How are we doing for wood? Wood is okay. It's not doing too bad. Yeah, I think it looks like drug den-like medicine, it seems to be, rather than drug den as like opium den. Tipo just found out Manor Lords and Norland are from the same publisher, Hooded Horse. They are, but I think from different developers, I would assume. Hooded Horse seems to be pretty good. They do a lot of this medieval and science fiction, and, well, fantasy stuff. Some science fiction stuff too. And they have been awesome in sending me copies of games to try. So they, yep, they seem to come out of nowhere as well, not that long ago. But they are on top of one of my favourite publisher lists so far, just because they're being helpful to me. How much did this cost? I couldn't tell you, unfortunately, Morel, because I got sent a copy for free, but we can find out. It's in early access. Let's go find out. Sorry, folks, my voice is going a little bit today. 20% off at the moment. And do we have a store page for this? What would it cost? 20 quid. It's in some bundles as well. It seems okay. That price, but bear in mind it's early access. Although Hooded Horse seems to have been great with other things, you never know with an early access game whether it's going to get finished or not fully. But this seems okay so far. Depends how much you think you'll get to enjoy it. There's a whole lot of stuff. Neighbours. Global map relationships between neighbouring provinces are presented as personal relationships between kings. Friendship goes above 25. Neutrality. Hostility. And enmity. Got it. Provincial resources. Soil fertility. Oh, we need to build a mine. I need to learn a mine. People? Happiness, mood. Warriors. Okay, they don't like the repulsive moonshine. We must work on this stuff. We must. Let's have a look at these guys. He's a friend. They really like me. Okay. So the chap over here, who's also... They will buy beer down here, though. So shall I make friends with them, perhaps? They seem to have a lot of lords, whereas I have 3. I think I'm probably lacking. Let's try... How do we do this one? Trade. No, improving relationships. Right, we're going to go hunting. And we're going to go Volodar. And let's see if we get friends down there as well. It'd be nice if you could flavour the moonshine, actually. But, I mean, it is made of flipping rutabaga. It sounds grim. Hey, Scott, am I going to play Baldur's Gate 3 again? They've made a ton of patches to the game since your last time playing. I don't know if I will. I would like to. I still remember an awful lot of how to do each situation in the game. So I prefer to try and leave a bit longer and forget some. But yeah, I'd like to play it again sometime. I am going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance very soon, I think. I've just decided I'm going to play it. I want to have another full playthrough of that before the sequel comes out later this year. We're going to have a load of fun with that. Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler, knowledgeable in history, must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of a dark age. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with the variety of challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine, and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost. But if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them civilization will vanish. There is always hope, but for that you must unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as king of a vassal state or as a leader of an alliance of free cities. Proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. That sounds like quite a challenge. It's given us that automatically, okay. What's at 4? Our lumber mills need upgrading. God, it doesn't ask for much, does it? Right, someone in here is happy. Few rings. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Agnostic. Sexual desire. What am I going to do about that? I guess I need to find someone he can have a relationship with. Choose a peasant of the opposite gender and order your lord to bride them if you want to meet the need immediately. That seems a little unfair. Oh, nice. We've got the punishments done. Right, okay. I'm not going to read the instructions. We're going to go straight in and we're just going to wing it. This should be a laugh. I think Morona doesn't manage any of the things, does she? She can be like my head of justice here. So, workers automatically. Execution. The Mask of Shame. Execution. What for, though? I mean, surely for serious things. Punishing the guilty will create a negative thought for the offender, but it will remove... Well, if they're getting executed, I don't care about negative thoughts for the offender, do we? Unjust punishment of a free lord will greatly worsen the relationship with your king and all neighbouring states. I look at the execution and I see a punishment with only positives. Because the only person who's going to be upset is the guy having his head chopped off. It seems to me to be the way to go, so we shall see. An prima nocta. An prima nocta. I think that might be a little bit desperate, but... Right, how's the rye crop doing? Are we actually... Are we doing anything? Fertility 96%, 100%. I'm assuming I don't need to tell them this. Because the rutabaga one just works, right? He's come up to give some instructions. It looks like this is ready to harvest anyway. What we can also do is go to knowledge. Actually, can I build a mine? I might be able to build a mine. I can't, so let's go to knowledge. The really important thing is that we don't lose Morona. Who is she? She's Volodar's wife, right? What's her mood like? Craving for excitement. Well, I mean, I've made a chief high executioner, sort of, so that might fulfill it. When the current generation of the Lord dies, you may find yourself in a difficult situation if you haven't any children. Okay, explain. The best solution is for a legitimate marriage, which I think we have, in which the spouses regularly fulfill their duty. Okay. Do this. Choose a spouse for your lords on the global map. Marriage greatly improves relations between houses. Okay. The bride price depends on her skills. Ah. If you marry off a bride, she will go to her husband's city, and you'll receive the bride price. Okay, got it. Right, got it. So we're going to find you a wife. You're 40. Oh my God, we should have done this a long time ago. There's something going on there. Humbert. Okay. Can we click on this? Important persons. Can we do this? Lustful. Ooh, reckless. She's an heir. We've got good management, which we could do with, and good trade. Okay, this seems suitable. Right, how do I do this then? Do we click on him? Do we click on this place? I don't know what he thinks of us. Bride to be married off. If I just click Humbert to Lautasil. Are we just going to make that proposal? I guess there's a few I should maybe have shopped around a bit. Is she going? Kill the hungriest prisoner? Could be. That could be an option. So Valadar's gone hunting over here. And if that doesn't work, we're going to have someone... Oh, it was... Hang on. Right. Wound treatment. Right. Inflamed wounds can become dangerous. Gangrene is bad. We need medical salve. Okay. Medical salve is stored in a warehouse. I'm building a warehouse. How do I get this stuff? Right. Got it. I'm gonna assume we buy it from the trader, actually. If I click on this, we want to try and... we've done that bit. Let's go trade. City buys moonshine. Do I have enough moonshine? Maybe not. Oh, but I do have some beer now. Oh, shite. Okay, well, they don't need beer. Let's go city buys moonshine. Let's send Volodar. Oh, I think I've probably got something else. Anyway, we'll see if we can get the trade going for that. I need more moonshine. That's what I need. We shall see what happens. I'm not quite sure what's going to work out. Right, what's this? This is a warehouse. The warehouse needs a manager. He's off potentially getting married. She's not doing anything particularly important. Other than executing people. There's no one to execute at the moment. We're working on that. Right, what's going on here? Instructions not received for the hop field. That's going to cause a problem with the beer, isn't it? Well, what I can do is I can change this. If he's off doing things, I can also put Morona onto that as well. And then I can click on Morona. And she is going to... it's a queue, I guess. Okay. Okay. She's studying mining. I think she'll get round to it. She only has to visit once every 3 days to give the instructions. Yeah, it seems like you want lords to be hanging around doing stuff. And then you have other lords that don't manage the buildings, that go running off creating alliances and hunting and trading and stuff like that. Execute would make the husband very nervous. Unjustified executions and punishments cause a strong sense of terror among the population. I don't think I've done anything. You can also carry out terror against a specific culture. Positive thought from terrorizing a hated culture is so strong that the action is one of the best tools for creating loyalists. I think they're talking about us creating a fascist society here. No crimes, no punishment, no terror. We're going to try and leave it like that for now. I'm not a complete tyrant. What's this place? This is our mill with a tree falling on top of it. Nice. This is our lumber mill. We have a peasant's house. We must have got something done, right? Oh, we can build a prison ward now. Is it under service? Housing? Ah, no, Volodar's studying it. He's taking forever over it. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Right, she's visited there and given them jobs. Does this imply that it doesn't have enough workers? It does. I need to get more people over. At the moment, I feel like I'm just spending lots of money. Our lumber mills need upgrading. Can we just do it by upgrades? Do we not need to study it? Oh, there's one down here, right? Upgrade. Oh, okay. It's not a huge... It's 10%. It's not massive. Volodar is studying keeping prisoners. Yes, get that done. Get that done. What's going on down here? There seems to be some happy... Oh, they're praying at the altar. Okay. That generally sounds good. The Holy Caravan has arrived. We've got Nessa. Manners 1. Oh, Humbert joined. Interesting. No loyalty. Right, how are we going to do this? I'm going to put this on pause so we've seen. Ruler of Sparksville. Ramstein, you've entered into a trade agreement. You'll have to buy 18 rutabaga for 66 on a daily basis. Okay. And bride to be married off. All right, to extend my heartfelt thanks for taking our young lady under your protection. I hope that in due time, bells will ring out in celebration of the birth of the firstborn. King Detrilis? The relationship between the bride's king and your king is improved by plus 25. That's excellent. I'm going to go and send... I could go for the alliance victory on this, you know. It does seem possible, doesn't it? Let's go for... He's a friend at 25. Let's go for improving relationships. We're going to go hunting together. Put Volodar in for that. Volodar's my sort of envoy. Right, so we now have Humbert, who is... Doesn't seem... What's this? Oh, it's upgrading. Okay, that's why it's got the bar across. It's a lumber mill. And the barracks is fine. And I'm not seeing anything else to go and kill and fight at the moment. Desire. Loyalty. What's a mood like? Mild loneliness. Homelessness? Oh, wait. No. Just a minute. No, that's not how a marriage works. Last I checked. And all right, so they need the. Oh dear. Who lives? Can I upgrade this? Because do I need to build another lord's house? I mean, I'm gonna guess I do. Should I just put it right behind? Did it go? Let's get a road on as well. It looks like, as crazy as it sounds, we need to have a separate house when our lord gets married and they live separately. Is this how this works? Can we not build like a marriage quarters or something? Let's also have a look. Actually, we don't have any... Nessa, what's she like? She's a free lord. Information. Where do we see this? The joy of foolishness and full of energy. Oh, she sounds fun. Mental impairment. Oh, what? Inherited from parent. This is Crusader Kings. It totally is. Persuasion. She doesn't look terribly useful. I'm not going to recruit her. We have to think about the bloodline. We don't want any mental impairments. We have our own to start with. Right, what's happened? Economic report. The money's going back up, so we must be making some money. We've got loads of these. Can we upgrade this thing? We could. Ship the produced goods now. They'll be transferred to the warehouse immediately, but this will distract the workers from production. Okay, I don't think we need to do that. We do need to get the mine built. Oh, Volodar's keeping doing the prisoners one, but unfortunately we keep sending him off on jobs. Messenger returned to province. Do you know what I might be able to do if I click on knowledge? Oh, he's doing that. The scaffold, the peasant's house, the rye field and mill. And it shows you what we've got. I wonder... I wonder if we can just get them to talk to each other. Tell you what, go for this one. King, revoke lordship, appoint as heir, pass the crown, reward, threaten. Let's go social. Spend time. I mean, they're married. Is that not what married people do? Volodar's been hunting. That's quite good. So we go into the world. So this chap should now be very friendly. Shall we try and offer an alliance? As a member of the alliance, you cannot... Oh, okay. I need to be in charge. Right, so how do I become in charge of the... Should I have not accepted the offer? Is that what I've done? The Alliance of Free Cities. Click that. Exit the City Alliance. That's going to upset them, isn't it? Can we... Oh, I'm sure we'll figure out something. Perhaps it won't matter. Make sure she doesn't have an OnlyFans page. Oh, what is this? Look at this. They're very happy. They're going for a moonlit walk. Mood. Once she's no longer homelessness. Oh, she was told a joke. She'll feel a lot happier soon, I think. Volodar completed the... Oh, hang on. If I click this, it should show 2 trades now. So it's doing them both automatically. Ah, okay. Can we not just select one or the other? Oh, no, that's curious. So it's going to be automatic trade, which means I'm probably not going to have enough. That's interesting. I mean, if we do have enough, it's fine. Let me build... I forgot what's the thing. Production. Resources. The mine. The mine has to go. So this should go on like that. I like that. I like how that looks. And then we better get a road connected up to that. Ah, god damn it. Okay. We've got a bit of extra stuff there. I won't remove it because there's no... Unless we get the money back, do we? I should have held shift. Oh, I think we do. Nice, okay. We can recycle the road. That might be very useful for recycling some of this mess over here. OnlyFans would be a drawing on the town bulletin board. These two are getting on... Oh, no, it's because I speeded time up. I thought they were suddenly rushing back to his place. I guess this one wants to be a priority, right? And does this tell us... Healthy unemployed 3. Workers needed for open jobs. Left province in the last 24 hours. It's the repulsive moonshine, which seems to be one of the major things. Oh my god, I wish I'm going to have to hold down shift when I build these things. Otherwise we get these horrible roads. Okay, we're on daylight, are we? We're fixing that. The Lord has no housing. You can also assign residents to existing homes. Wait, can I not... No, there's only room for one. Okay. Did that add something on there? Start making flour. Build a mill. We do this, right? We have the rye. We have a mill. Instructions are outdated. Efficiency 50% because Volodar's not here. We can change that. We can have a new manager in there. And Humbert's better anyway. So who else? Is this the same situation here? No, Lighterstill's kicking around, so he can come and do that one. We're trying to get as minimal overlap of orders as possible, I think. Build additional warehouses. Warehouses function directly even without workers. You can hire additional... Oh, you can hire additional builders here? Okay. So I built a warehouse here, right? Nope, that's the peasant's house. Is it this one? Where did I build the warehouse? This one. Yeah. Builders 3. Says you can hire additional workers. How? Yeah, I didn't say that bit, did it? I will figure that out. It's okay. We're heading in the right direction anyway. You... Go on then, we'll switch that over. We're gonna have one of our new lords doing some of this work. I should probably buy some new books and get people learning and training things. We've nearly got the prisoners thing going on. The World Report summary. Okay, let's see what this says. Forest bandits. Events from... Oh, wait. Is there any forest bandits? Because I will happily send the militia out to sort them out. Dunwich. What does this mean? This village is in the Lord's territory. You can attack the village at any time to capture prisoners, but the villagers will resist and it will strain your relationship. That's cool. What does that one do? In the garrison, 3 to 5. This is in my territory. Peaceful peasants engage in agriculture. It's possible to attack the village. So what if to contain migration, what does this do? So you can reduce migration. I can see where you might need that if you have too many people coming in. Huh. Interesting. Guys, if you can spot anywhere a bandit... Oh, what's this? Right. Okay. Do we get the information out of this? They will beat the shit out of me, I think. We need more soldiers for that. What are they selling? It sells herbs. Oh, I never bought the salve for the wound, did I? Okay. What are you selling there? Flavorful ale. Nice. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a wedding ceremony down there. Okay, I thought for a moment it might have been referring to our wedding, but I think that's already taken place. Who's this arsehole coming in here? Sounds like a problem. Have we chopped anyone's head off yet? No, not a single one. Things seem to be working. Okay, so what's this? This is rye for flour. Why are you questioning your... This should be fine, right? This should be fine. You need workers? Oh, no, you need a manager. Right, let's put you on there as well. Iron Mind. Okay, so there's reserves of this. This is interesting. So we need to manage that a bit better. We should have a look around our realm, actually. There might be interesting new materials and stuff that we haven't noticed. Is stone a thing? Stone doesn't seem to be a thing. Anyway, we can eventually build the prison ward. Should we have it well away from everybody else? Let's stick it over here. I'm going to hold down shift this time because I am not an idiot. Much. Perfect straight line. I've overshot it. I guess I could reduce that. I could probably tidy up quite a bit of this excess road, couldn't I? Should we do a tidy up? We'll get some money back. It does work as well. It's quite good. That looks like that one there. Catherine, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. That is awesome. If my camera was working, I'd be holding a thumbs up to you right now. Cheers for that. Hey Ren, is this like Manor Lords? Let's have a look. Not so much. It's probably more like RimWorld, but I have to qualify that by saying I've never played RimWorld. But it's definitely got elements of Crusader Kings 3 because we can go off poisoning enemy lords and things like that, which sounds like a whole load of fun to do. We shall definitely get round to a little bit of that at some point. What else? I wish I'd done that tidier to start with. Do you know what? We can do that tidier to start with. Let's do it properly. There we go. A bit of a staggered crossroads, but it's okay. So that'll do. We're going to have our own prison at last. We don't have any prisoners anymore. They've probably died and starved off, but never mind. What's the game telling me to do? So it's still talking about harvesting the hops crop. But this is an ongoing thing, right? It does seem to be producing it. In the production warehouses, there are currently 0. When the loving family considers your settlement big enough, they send the bishop to you. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Look at his mask. Using the action button on character menus, your lords can confess to the bishop to remove their sins as well as perform other religious actions. The bishop can provoke a religious uprising if he quarrels with any of your lords, so be sure to please him. The matriarch places great weight on your local bishop's opinion about your king. If the bishop dies an unnatural death, your relationships with the matriarch will deteriorate by kill bishop penalty. It is in early access, that's why that's in there. I like that though. If the bishop dies an unnatural death, your relationships with the matriarch will deteriorate. It's as if they know what was on my mind already. Okay. Right. Hopefully he's only going to be here temporarily. Actually, do we have any sins? What does this mean? He's loved or is loved? Mild loneliness. Few rings. Moderate fatigue. What? This guy's had sex with a peasant. I guess he couldn't control his urges. Shame from partner's infidelity. Are you kidding? Suspects infidelity. Alright. She's craving for excitement. I could send her off to fight, I guess. I think we got meat. I think we got some of that from the... Obtained from pigs in pig farms. Ooh, okay. That's something new. I'm going to have to look at... Is that the trader? Or is that a lord? Action. Capture. Exile. Exile? Who is this guy? We know who that is. Who the hell is he? Is he just someone chilling? He's not a member of the family. A gambling addict. Monogamous. What does Van mean? Oh, it's where he's from. Okay. Full of energy. Greetings occurred. Effect of alcohol. I don't know. It looks like the bishop's currently drunk as well. Oh, hang on. We have to house this bastard. Ah, God. Do I... What's it saying? Start making flour. I don't need to start making flour. Surely this is going to do it automatically. I should point out again that this is still in early access, so there might be messages and things not working quite as intended and misleading us a little. Okay, what I'm going to do... Bishop. Confess. He has not sinned recently. But surely... Hang on. Surely... Oh, hang on. Who had sex with a peasant? Well, that's gone then, hasn't it? Okay, so there's nothing to confess to. Beg for forgiveness. That requires... Oh my God, that's a lot. Divorce. Console. This character does not currently require comforting. I'm sure it came up earlier saying it had sex with a peasant. Looks very graphically similar to RimWorld. Doesn't seem to be similar gameplay-wise. I am playing this on easy as an extension of the tutorial to try and learn the game, so... I think if you play regularly, there's more diplomacy and probably more bandit attacks as well. Sorry, folks, my throat is drying up today. I've done a lot of talking over the last couple of days. Let me see. Okay, so I think we just need to buy him a house. I don't... Or do we need to buy him a temple? Oh, we can't do that anyway. Intimidation. What does that do? Do these do anything? The army. A night patrol. Place this in important locations such as lords' houses, the city centre and warehouses to protect these areas from crimes. Night patrols also prevent prisoner escapes. Oh, okay. And a day patrol. So prisoners can work. Alright, we don't have any at the moment, so that's okay. Places where lumberjacks and herbalists work to protect them from flesh wolf attacks. Oh, is that a thing? I had no idea that was a thing. I guess we'll put them there. And we have a lumberjack over here, but I don't know that we need... Having said that, I'm also going to guess that they go into woods. So let's put one down there. It probably needs to be... It probably needs to be in the wood rather than just directly next to the house. Build a shrine. What's it going to be under? It's going to be under services. We've got an altar. The temple, which we can't do. I think it's just a house, you know. Which we can't do because we have no metal. Okay, fine. We're going to get the mine built. We're going to have a very unhappy bishop for a while. Oh, wedding music. It's gone. I don't know, these people seem reasonably happy. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. No one's learning anything at the moment. Do we need to do that? We probably do. Oh, I need to learn temple. Right. Let's put this. Morona could learn it, but she's learned everything. Oh, she can... Oh. If we have paper, we can write these books. That sounds important. Humbert's terrible, unfortunately. How old is Morona? 25. She's fine. Unless we get diseased, she's good for a few years. We hope. But yes, that might be the thing for the bishop. We haven't built the Lord's house anyway because we have no metal, so that's okay. Alright, so far so good with this game. I wonder, do I continue with it in future streams? Not that we're about to end today. We've got a bit of time to go yet. But is it something I want to continue with now? Or I'm going to wait? Oh, I see the wolf. Oh, I see the wolf. That's cool. That looks a bit Rimworldy. Or do we wait until it's fully finished, fully released, and then play it some more then? Because I think I could jump into this. This looks like the sort of game that it looks... I don't know whether to say almost as deep as Crusader Kings 3, but it seems to work on a very similar plane, but with much more appealing graphics and interfaces. Considering from the prospect of a new player getting into it. Okay, I think we're selling too much stuff. So we go to trade. We can do one. How are we doing for unemployment? We have some. We're getting some metal out of this, so that's good. Can we upgrade it for 80? We'll upgrade it. How's she doing with the book? She's doing okay. And the game does seem to lead you through it quite well. I don't think we're still making flour. We do have a mill, right? We have all this rye. Why is this not... No, wait, we do have flour. Sold in a market. Relationships begin when a bishop arrives in your city. Population over 40. Okay, I don't think we're there yet. The Holy Caravan. That sounds bad if things drop. Okay. That does sound bad. You're holding up and buying this at the moment. They're patching it daily. It's worth waiting. You struggled with Crusader Kings 3, Monkey Lord? Your empire kept falling apart? I think it depends where you play. When I've played it, if you play like somewhere that's out of the way a bit, Scotland, Ireland, so you're not surrounded by enemies and a target of everybody all at once, I find it much easier to sort of get your empire established a bit. Does this need... What's this missing? Instructions not received. That's okay. That's okay. They will be soon. I like Crusader Kings 3. I like doing all the nasty stuff in it. Poisoning and backstabbing and murdering and stuff like that. Which is quite the opposite of how I play RPGs and adventure games. This is working, right? I think it's producing flour. Hang on. Oh, oh, right. Okay, I'm a fool. We go into this. So we've got flour. Do until 50. Beer. Do until... Let's go 50. I've forgotten about these. Moonshine. Do until 100. Spears, maces. All the things we can build, look. Right. Okay. We can get that added up. Start brewing beer. Is that on? It's on though, right? I don't need to select. Bonus. What's bonus? The higher the management skill of the appointed lord, the more effective their instructions are. Well, she's pretty good. Ordered. Beer. Produced. None. Building storage has a lot of this. Do you think we need to build another brewery? Or can we upgrade this one? It needs iron to upgrade. Yeah, why is this taking so long to do anything? Some actions such as insulting someone, infidelity to one's spouse, and getting into fights are considered sinful. Okay, this is telling me someone's sinned. I am being neglected. Vishevoy is pretending I don't exist. It's so unpleasant. Do you know what? It's probably better that you don't get noticed by the bishop, to be quite honest. I'm being neglected by care. Who the hell is this? I have no idea who this is. Or why we care about him. Do we... I mean, he's 31 years old. He's not one of our family members then. Any clues? State. Inspired. Right, hang on. If I click on him and then go actions, capture, exile, social. I don't know. Seduce, kill, bribe. Let's go social. Let's go wise conversation. I can't do any with these. You've got some stuff to do though, surely. Humbert. Shame for sins. Right, you've committed a sin. Bishop. Confess. Oh, she's doing it. Right, something's big going on there. This guy's causing upset. Hang on. Exile. The attitude of the guest ruler and guest himself towards your monarch will deter. Right, okay. So he's this house. Let's have a look who this house is. They're from Moon Lake. I don't know that that's a good idea then. Screw it. Should I kick him out anyway? Spend time. Challenge to a duel. Challenge to a duel. Can't do it. Play dice. Go on. We'll have the king playing dice with him. Why not? Hopefully he'll sod off in a moment. Right, there's some bishopy stuff going on here that we don't fully trust. The wood production. I need more wood. I can't believe I said that, but I do need more wood. Right, lumber mill. I guess we want to build away from stuff. That'll do. That looks like it should connect. And also, I'm going to also build... Is it under storage? Service. Let's put a warehouse down here. Right on there. And then it can maybe service these buildings so people don't have to walk all the way back up here to deliver stuff. I don't know if this is going to be an effective idea, but we shall see. Your guest characters. Your city often receives visitors from neighbouring cities. Okay, this one looks important. Usually guests have different plans for their visits. Some just want to socialise and play dice. Some seek sexual adventures. And some want to bribe your lords, turn them against each other, or even kidnap one of them. If a neighbouring king comes, this is a good chance to improve relationships. Find out how you can interact with them by looking at the options in the character menu. You can give also lessons for a small fee paid in rings. Right, okay. So this guy, he lost a dice game. Ha! Sucks to be you. Bones predict loss. Bad combination, bad combination. What? Moderate fatigue. How can we fix this, by the way? Need for rest. Alcohol or nectar? Oh, I see. Peasants and warriors purchase at the tavern. Lords and prisoners bring it from the warehouse. We can do nectar. Let's have a look what this guy is, though. Action. Capture. Social. Let's go flesh wolf hunting with Volodar. That's his job. Lyrinic. Enchantment? Wow, we can find out loads of information about these guys. It's quite detailed, isn't it? So I have to be careful what I'm building because we don't have enough lumber to do whatever we're doing. I've probably upgraded things a bit too much. We can get the trees chopped down, so that's good. I don't know why the iron isn't producing anything. Unless... Is it storing any? Can't press that. Volodar pretended not to hear Lyrinic. That sounds like a really... Oh, God. You asshole. My king's a knob. Patrols. You can assign warriors to patrols by placing daytime and nighttime patrol banners. Volodar and Wolf have started a fight. Well, we did go hunting. I didn't know it would work like this, though. That's kind of cool. We should win this, right? It was quite the fight. Unemployed peasants can either leave your city or stay in turn. Okay. Vagabonds will steal flour from warehouses, rob citizens on the streets, and even break up the peasants' homes. Can we... Right, pause. This sounds serious. So Lyrinic should like us now. Oh, the traders arrived. Right, so we need to send someone to trade. Humbert, you're good at this. We'll go trade. He should be happy now, right? Told a joke. Delicious meat. That looks to have worked out pretty well. And then Lyrinic over here. I am being neglected by the king. That's not supposed to happen. Ken will hopefully sod off before long. And this guy. Few fanatics. He doesn't have enough fanatics to burn. And he's currently homeless. Oh, we've got the iron. Right, excellent. I bet I don't have enough wood for that. Oh, I do. Just. Okay. Let's stick a lord's house in there. That'll do. Should have put it next to the brothel, eh? Get this built first, because I don't want the I don't want the bishop to be giving us a bad report. All right, I like this. Yeah, I like this. This is good. I don't think my economy is good enough, though. But I don't think I have enough stocks of beer and other things. I have loads of rutabaga. If I look at the moonshine, they'll buy it. They'll buy it. I could make quite the economy here. They'll buy rutabaga up there. It'll surely make more money turning into moonshine first. Let's get a deal going. Let's go flesh wolf hunting. Actually, no, let's just go trade. Why can't I do trade? We must be at 5, right? Improve relationships. We will go... we'll go flesh wolf hunting with Volodar. Go on, that needs doing. And we can sell them directly there without having to turn it into moonshine first, which probably won't... It probably won't make as much money, but it saves a bit on the economy. We can always cancel the trade later. What I'm a bit worried about is that we don't seem to be able to just... I wish we could just do one of these, having them on automatic. You could choose which ones were automatically done and which weren't, rather than having them all or nothing. You'd love to see me play RimWorld. I've watched a little bit of it. I've watched Co-Carnage play a bit of it, but not for a while. I'm sure some other streamers I've followed, I've watched a bit. It looks like there's like so much to keep on top of. We're not managing the food and stuff very well, are we? I wonder if we need another mill. The wood's going up, the iron's going up. Oh, we do have some of this medical salve. Excellent, that's good. Right, so you should have been absolved of all sins. Lowered myself to have sex with a peasant again. And still thinks that a partner's had an infidelity. Divorce. Okay, she's been a problem. Punish. I thought that said erection at first. Blind. Oh my god. You can put someone's eyes out? That is awful. A mask of shame. She wears the mask of shame for a day and another character in a bad mood can freely beat them. I don't think we should do this with a lord somehow. I think this would be bad. Screw it. Let's do it. We need to find out. You can't go to the bishop. Punish. Educate. Social. Haven't played Dwarf Fortress either. I have seen a tiny bit of that, but it looked ancient. But I think they've had a graphical sort of re-enhancement, haven't they? In more recent times. I'm not sure what she's going to think about this Mask of Shame business. What's up with you? Mild hunger. There's all the rutabagas you could ever want to eat. Oh, we've learned a temple. Right, let's build a temple. Service. We amazingly, we can actually do it. Slap it down in the middle of town, eh? Oh, the other lord's house hasn't been built yet? Are we short of builders? Is that what's going on? The lumber mill doesn't have a manager. Volodar failed to complete the task. Useless. We need managers for warehouses, do we? Okay, then. Does host sick? What's this? Which one? Which one is it? Is it him? Health? No, that's how much they like people. I don't know. Dwarf Fortress still quite dated in appearance. Fairly complicated as well. It's another one I'd have to get my head around. It looks to be you. Oh no, wait, hang on. It's this guy. It's this guy? I don't know that it is that guy, actually. I can't tell. I just can't tell. There's rivalry among lords. When one lord hates another, it can end in murder, and you'll end up with one corpse and one criminal who the whole family detests. If you can catch this lord in a good mood, use that moment to invite them to spend their time or go hunting with their rival. Oh, God. Humbert hates Volodar. Right, she's got the mask of shame on. Is that because I've done this? Mortal enemy. Punish me minus 30. Dictatorial tendencies? Smell? That's not going to work like that, is it? Right, actions. Bishop. No, we don't want a divorce. I think it's time to kill her, to be quite honest. Social. You're going to go hunting with Volodar. That could be dangerous, actually. That could be dangerous. Hunting accident and my king dies. Because hunting with someone who doesn't like him. Start brewing beer. Hire a free lord. I don't want that one. Oh, weren't we supposed to be looking at this? I've got no one to put in here. I'm going to miss the trader. I don't really want to hire this guy because I don't really like him. Capture, exile, or social. Give me the instructions on this one again. Right, wait for the free lord to arrive at the settlement with the holy cow. He's not a free lord, is he? He must be a visitor. It must be that. It must be that. I see none of this is getting built. I guess we'll see what happens in the morning, see if Morona will come and sort this out. Volodar's happier. I'm guessing that's because he's rested now. Need for piety. Build a temple. Okay. The temple is going up. I didn't see any vagabonds anywhere. Is this a load of homeless people? Do we have a load of homeless? We have a load of homeless. Oh, God. Well, they're going to have to live with being homeless for a moment until I get this done. They're off hunting, so we might get some progress here. We need I know we need temples. We're working on it. Where have they gone? Volodar and Wolf have started a fight. This would be her moment if she wants to cause some problems. Well, that went quite well, I think. Victim of abuse? I've been punished for nothing. Everyone knows it. Okay. Yeah, that might be fair. That might be fair. Who does she hate then? Not as much. Oh God, that's going to take a bit of time to wear off. Right, so social. Have a wise conversation. Flesh wolf hunting. Can't do it. Spend time with. Play dice with. Yeah, I don't think that's going to bring him round, is it? Wait a minute. Who are you? What does this mean? Giving testimony. Okay, so I'm guessing the executioner is gathering informations. Right, the bishop's house is on the way up. That's good. Lyrinic's in a good mood. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's got nothing to confess for. Terror. I could give him some rings. King. Gift to the king. Oh, I don't have enough. Well, I do have enough. Unless I select the king. Action. Declare yourself emperor. Don't think we can do that. Social. Seduce. Who can you have a wise conversation with? No one. Spend time with. Go and spend time with Humbert. Try and work that out. I think I'm worried too much about personalities in this. I guess we just start chopping people up. Work much more effectively. Should we do a nighttime patrol? Was it the army? Why are you lot? You lot look unhappy. Could be. Could be. Dynasty. Ah, interesting. Would this not allow them, or would that allow them to do it? I don't know. This game have victory conditions, or is it more like Crusader Kings 3 and open-ended? It maybe is open-ended, but there are victory conditions. Like the one I've opted for at the moment. I've got to get 61 people. And then I've got to unite 12 provinces of Norland. That's the one I'm going for at the moment. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to try and make some money and then raise an army. I think that's going to be my idea. I was kind of disappointed the first time I finished a Crusader Kings 3 game. And it just ended with like a... I think I got a scoreboard. But it didn't really show me how far my dynasty had spread around the world and lots of other stats I was hoping for. It was just like, yep, game over. Here's some points, bye. Considering it was quite a long game, I was hoping for a bit more information than that. But that was a long time ago. I don't know whether they've added anything to it. Are you still not getting instructions down here? Oh, I guess she's busy. Let's put a new manager in. You're not doing an awful lot at the moment. You can come and do some stuff. Now, it mentioned about recruiting builders here, but I don't see any way of actually doing that, so... Did we get the prison done? Oh, we did! And there's no one in. So, hang on, let me get the guards. It's under army, right? No, it's not under there at all. It won't be on... Oh, I know what it is. Yes, it's a night patrol. So we need to have this guarding there. And we also want to guard, I guess, the town centre. And the hall. There we go. Three night patrols, which we'll do for now. Maybe the lords' houses, which are... I think what this would work is if you have districts to your town where the lords sleep, where there's production. It would kind of make sense. Crusader Kings 3, you either lose or you sort of kind of win by not losing 400 years later. Yeah, that's pretty it. The first game I finished was the Kingdom of Ireland one. That was amazing. I had so much fun with that. And managed to spread the dynasty right across Europe. It was awesome. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Right, okay. I haven't checked in on you for a bit. Terror. No one likes the terror. I shouldn't have put you in a mask, I think. Conducting an inspection. However, I'm sure there are various peasants that need to go in here. What's up with you? State. Homeless. Well, they're going to be homeless because we have no wood. It seems okay. Daily stats. Let's have a look. So left the city none. Expected migrants 3. There's not a lot of other stuff going on. The average mood is 30. There's fatigue. Fatigue is an issue. Overall, I like this. I think this is good. It's got a lot of features that make you feel at home if you've played Crusader Kings 3, but it's not Crusader Kings 3. It's a different style of game. Hey, it is going to be fun when we start playing. I think that's going to be the first thing I do when this releases, play a proper playthrough, and we're going to go a horrible backstabbing, murdering royal family where we just brutalise our way through skullduggery across the map. I think that would be awesome. Hey, we've got the temple up. Excellent. How come we've got the temple up, but we didn't get the Lord's house thing when I said build this first? The bishop's in. Sermon of doubt? Sermon of faith. What's the difference? He looks like he's good at this. We'll put him in. Start brewing beer. I am brewing beer, am I not? Do we need to do a production thing? We've got a production thing. The only thing I wonder about this is it possible that only one item is produced? No, it looks like it's producing beer as well. So that's not a thing. I'm going to upgrade it too. Holy Caravan has arrived. Right, so we do need to send someone to come and trade this. I'm going to send Humbert over. We are going to trade this time. I'm convinced. I think I need to buy rings because I do probably need to make people happier. Right, so we're going to buy all of them. Good. We're going to sell 100 of those, because I never got that trade route opened up, did I? We must work on that. And I've got all this flipping rye. I've got loads of rye. I clearly need to make more. I need to make another mill. And who makes bread? We'll do 100 of each. This should bring in some nice cash. Weapons we're not so good for. Iron I daren't sell. Beer we can't either. Right, so over on this side, on the books, what can we get? A herbalist. These are cheap. Let's get them in stock. A coal furnace. We can get that later. A workshop. Weapons, maybe? Chancellery. No idea. Sounds interesting. Cooking. Oh, cooking meat. Right. That might be good. And then these sounds like manners. These sound quite good. A pig farm. Ooh. All right, I like the look of this. Bow efficiency and management. Right, let's trade. Yep, that spent a bloody fortune there. So if we got the king, we got... The hell? That sounded like a fight or someone stepping into a bear trap. Who is this chap here? Waiting to be hired. Right. What's he like? What information do we have here? Catch you later, Catherine. Thanks for hanging out today. He's got mild fatigue. That's okay. Lustful, reckless, and... Oh, he's from Macau. Okay. Command, combat, teaching. Management is good. Trade is good. Oh, I think it's a she, actually. I beg your pardon. Doesn't particularly like anyone. other than the fact that I am supposed to hire them, hire a lord. Let's do it. Let's hire them and see what happens. Then it ticks off the box for this, doesn't it? So, flour. We have 0 flour. We have enough materials. I'm going to build another bloody miller. Or do I just upgrade it? Is it cheaper to upgrade it? Hang on. Let's upgrade it, which gives... it's 10%. It's not... Total production increases. It's 1 additional job slot. This doesn't make sense. Surely if you have 2 millers there, you do double the amount. But then it's... Does it do double the amount and then 10%? I'll try that first. Does anyone... Who bakes bread, actually? Do we have someone who actually has to bake the bread? The market. Selling flour. So it sounds like bread is baked in the homes and dormitories and stuff. Speaking of which, can I do peasant homes? How much do they cost? That's a load of iron. No, a dormitory's cheap, right? It's going to be the dormitory then. Whack it in there. You think there was a mod that could turn a Crusader Kings 2 game into an EU4 game so you can continue the dynasty? That'd be amazing. Really long playthrough. I never really got into EU4. I think I played it a little bit. I think I've picked it up for free from somewhere. Warriors are unhappy. Right. Unhappy warriors will desert and join the forest bandits, ensuring the finance menu that warriors receive a sufficient salary to afford decent food and alcohol. Build a temple, setting visitation filters only for warriors and preaching fanaticism there. Be aware this strategy will make you dependent on the church. Ooh, okay. You also dismiss the unhappy warriors, but some of them may go no further than the bandit camp in your province. Do we have a bandit camp in my province? Or was it suggesting that they will form one? If we have bandits, the best thing I can do is go out and beat them up. Okay, so... Oh, they're not... Right, they're not buying rutabaga anymore. That deal is off. I see. But these chaps are. I can't trade there, can I? Well. Okay, that's confusing then. Let me get another one on. Do these people not like me anymore? Did they ever like me? I know what I need. Okay, I need to increase my production of this to get the cash coming in. That's what I need. But was there an army we can go off and trash? Any bandits? We could raid a neighbour's village. I don't see any bandit camps. Sadly. Deer Haven. No, there's nothing interesting you can do. So these are actually producing... That's where I'm getting all the rutabaga from. And that's producing meat. I got it. Okay. I see. You couldn't get into EU4 either? You don't have enough time to sink into games already. Don't need a new one. Yes, I know. There's so many games to play. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Kingdom Come Deliverance because it's an amazing game. It'll set me up for the sequel later. But I know that it's a massively long one as well. But having played it once, I think I can probably get through it a bit faster this time. Right, in we go. We're going to try and make more moonshine. I think that's what we need to do. Let's go for another brewery. Might as well put it next door to this one. Yeah, I think what I need to do is get my people talking more often. few rings. Can I not give him some rings? King. Oh, reward. Ah, reward. Okay. She doesn't have too few rings. Pain from injury? Can I take that bloody mask off her yet? Expires in 10 hours. That'll be okay. She is funny. I think we're hiring them, aren't we? Right, we've got him. He's mine. He's mine for 10 days. Actions. Bishop. King. Threaten. Punish. I could just chop his head off right now. Or her head off right now. Educate. This would be good. Philosophy. What if I click on economy? That would educate them, and I've got them for 10 days. So that you kind of want people with massive skills, I guess, and then use them to educate others. What does she have that's good? Management is good. And trade is good. Okay, so what would be useful if I go to him and I go to educate with... Why isn't management there? General training? Warfare. Well, his commanding, that's quite good. Philosophy. Develop their intelligence and teaching skills. Rhetoric. Oh, this economy comes under trade and management. Okay. Got it. Be better teaching with her, I think. She's okay. I'm going to use this one anyway. Let's work on that one because you, I think, are going to go training. What was I going to build? She knows everything. If she dies, then we are absolutely screwed. But what if I get her to write? Ooh, we don't have paper, do we? No, we do have some, but that would have been interesting. Okay, should we do a herbalist? I'll do a herbalist, and she'll learn it quick. One of her jobs. Is anything else finished that I was on building that I can't remember what I set off? The library. Everything's... we still haven't got this done. It's missing wood. It shouldn't be missing wood. It's on priority. Let me just untick this and tick it again. That... Did we say we were upgrading that? I guess we did say we were upgrading that. And the lumber mill. Okay, come on, let's finish this then. Hopefully they're learning stuff in there. What's he doing? Important persons. Why does he hate Volodar? Disgraced a loved one. Oh, I made a mistake with that. Warriors are unhappy. They are unhappy. Let's have a look at the army if I can. So they wanted a... the temple thing's difficult. Where's the wages screen? Is it under... finance? Okay. Let's work my way around here. So we can change the cost of things. We could put the cost of the warriors up to try and make them happier. Moonshine's cheap. Beer, should we put this on maximum? Let's put that on maximum, see how much I can get cranked out. Okay. Prisoners. I'm surely not... what? Why is this under here? Under prisoners. Section displays number of prisoners living and being overseen. If there are not enough prisoner wards, prisoners will live outside and not have a... Do we feed them and then things? Or we just feed them on flour by the looks of this? And rutabagas. Screw that. Prisoners can eat the rutabagas. Right, wages for peasants. Warriors do rightly want to be paid more than peasants. Let's put it up to 12. And does that make any difference to their happiness? Perhaps not yet. Perhaps not yet. So he's teaching. These two aren't really doing much. You got something to confess? Why? What have you done? It might make him happier. A cruel joke. Send him off to confess. And how's Morona doing? Do you need to confess as well? No. Good. Haha. Educate. I don't know if I can do much with that. Social. Spend time with... She wants to go hunting. So those two are going to go hunting. She wants a craving for excitement. Oh, a gambling addiction? Okay, like cancel that. Got it. Got it. Social. Play dice with this person. Because if that person gets upset, it doesn't matter. They're going in 10 days. Ye Old Axe. Hi, Mark. Just watched your video about the ambulance project. Thank you for supporting the good side in the terrible war. This is great. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I've been wanting to help Ukraine for ever, basically. Since it started, I finally found something I can physically get involved in, that I can do and help. So it's going to be a pleasure. A pleasure to come and help. For those of you who haven't seen, on both my channels, MarkGFL Let's Plays and MarkGFL, I've got a video describing a project where me and one of my best buddies are raising money to buy an ambulance, and we're going to drive it to Ukraine and deliver it to Lviv as well. And it's going to be an adventure just driving across Europe, because I've never done that before. But also it's going to feel like a worthwhile thing to do. What time are we on? Okay, we're coming to the point where I'm going to have to save this. I think we've learned a lot from this. I really like it. I think what we'll probably do is start over with a new game when I decide to. The Lord has no housing. Oh, it's true. We need to buy a house for him. To improve relations, you can ask the Lords to spend time together. However, Lord's manners are lacking. A joint hunt might be the better option. That's true. We have found that to be the case already. This game is really good. I'm very impressed. I'm definitely going to play this again. I'm going to see how they progress, because they are patching this very often. It's a tiny download, by the way. If anyone wants to play it and download it, it is like minuscule. I think it was about 350 megabytes. Yeah, that's megabytes. Can you remember when games still were measured in megabytes, not gigabytes? They've packed a lot in, which is great. Like it a lot. Going to play more of it. Not sure when. We're starting a Kingdom Come Deliverance run really soon. It might be Thursday, Friday this week. It might be next week, because I might also take another look at, what's it called? 7 Days to Die, because that's just gone into full release recently. And I played a bit of that on the channel. Absolutely loved it. I would like to see what they've done with it, so I can do maybe an opinion piece on it. I don't know. That might be this week. It might be Kingdom Come. We shall see. We shall see. You remember when games came on a cassette tape? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ZX Spectrum 128K plus 2. Press play on the tape and hit load. I used to love that. Hey, Phil, how do I like this game? Is it on Steam? It is indeed on Steam. Might be on GOG as well. I'm not sure. You can find a link to that down under the videos, under the stream panels down below. It's good. It's really good. There's like a nice management side to it. I need to play it more to decide if there's too much of a micromanagement, where you're constantly worrying about minor petty tempers and insults between the characters, and you're constantly having to keep them happy. She's gone happy again, but she's also gone green in the face, which looks strange. Torturous desire. Ooh. I don't know though. This looks good. She was very unhappy a little while ago, and she's a lot happier now. It's a great game. It is a great game, and I'm looking forward to conquering the map once I figure out the mechanics. But at the same time, if they are patching this daily, and there's a risk of the save games being broken because the game is in early access, I don't know that I want to just set off on a huge campaign just yet. Whereas I definitely need to play Kingdom Come Deliverance again before the sequel comes out later this year. So we shall see. You had the 48k rubber key Specky. My mate had one of them. That's how I ended up with a Specky. I played on the 48k first, playing... Oh my god, what did we play? There was a racing game. It was like a Formula 1 game. It wasn't called Formula 1. God, that's going back a bit. You had 3 tracks. There was Silverstone, Brands Hatch, and something else that I can't remember. And I absolutely loved it. You pressed Z to steer left, X to steer right, and I think space to brake. It was so basic, but yeah, good old days. First game I think I ever played on a proper computer. So folks, I'm going to leave it there, but I will be back on Thursday and Friday this week, streaming some more. Hopefully get the camera fixed for then as well. I don't know what was going on with that, but we'll get that sorted out. So have a great Wednesday tomorrow, and I will catch you on Thursday. Game to be decided, but it'll be something fun, I promise you. Okay, have a great night, folks, and I'll catch you on the next one.